Hey guys, how's it going? It's McLarry once again, and I've got a little Command and Conquer Generals gameplay for you, a little blast from the past. And I thought about trying to get you guys a multiplayer game, but I sat there trying to find one for like 30 minutes and gave up. So I'm just doing a little comp stomp here, and the strategy that I'm going to be using is just a helicopter rush. I would never use this against a live opponent unless I knew that they were really, really bad. So, not going to really learn anything. But I don't really think anyone plays this game anymore anyway, so thought it would just be a nice look back on a very, very good PC game in its day. This was probably my favorite Command and Conquer, like with maybe Red Alert being a close second. Red Alert 2 being a close second. I really loved this game back in the day. It was kind of sad to me when I couldn't find anyone to play with. If any of you guys that are watching this have this game and maybe want to play a couple matches, I'm totally down. Like, even if you're going to beat my ass, that's fine. I just haven't played this game in so long that it would be really, really fun. But so, anyway, I've been watching E3. Don't know how many of you have. But I've been watching some E3, and boy, there's some exciting things there. In fact, right now behind me on the TV, the Sony press conference is going on, but I didn't really care too much. They're doing that. Looks like right now they're doing a demonstration of the PlayStation Move, which just doesn't. I don't know. It's cool, but it's basically just the Wii on the PlayStation. Maybe a better Wii, but still a Wii. And I'm not too into all that. But that being said, Nintendo's press conference earlier today was amazing. And actually, like, for the first time ever, I really sat there thinking, I kind of want a Wii now, which is something I never thought I would ever say. But they've just got this ridiculous lineup of games coming out. Let's see, we've got a new Zelda game. And I'm a Zelda fan, although I have not played a Zelda game in a long time. I was probably like 14 or 15 when the Wind Waker came out, and just being a stupid kid, I was just really turned off by that game, like just by the way it looked. Like, you go from like the Ocarina of Time, which looked just amazing at that time, to Twilight. I mean, am I saying Twilight Princess? I meant the Wind Waker. Yeah. So you go from that to the Wind Waker, and it's just ugly. Like, the Wind Waker just looked like that stupid Hercules movie, that Hercules Disney movie. But yeah, I'm sure it's a great game. I know that was like a dumb reason not to play it, but I was like 14 or 15, so give me a break. So I haven't played a Zelda game since Majora's Mask, so like I'm really kind of wanting to play that Zelda game. It looks pretty amazing. Like, the art style is really cool, and just the way that they incorporated the like Wiimote into it is like the kind of thing that I was hoping for when I first heard about the Wiimote, like back when it actually sounded like an exciting idea. Like, it's just very like your sword moves wherever you swing the Wiimote, which is cool. And let's see, what else did they have? So they've got the Zelda, they've got a new Donkey Kong game that's like the old school Donkey Kong side-scrolling game. It looks amazing. We've got a new Kirby game, which is really hard to describe. It's got like a really interesting art style. Like, everything's made out of yarn, and including Kirby, and he like can grab things by throwing out like a string of yarn. I don't know. You have to see it for yourself. Just suffice it to say, it's a very interesting looking game, and I would love to play that one. And let's see, we've got what is it? Epic Mickey, which talking about Mickey Mouse here, and it doesn't sound like a game that you'd necessarily be interested in, but I'm not even going to attempt to describe it. Just type in YouTube Epic Mickey and look it up, and it looks really cool and really interesting. At least, especially for a Wii game. And it was made apparently by the guy who made the original like Deus Ex. You know, I mean, I would never have guessed, just from it being a Mickey Mouse game, but that's him. And GoldenEye. A new GoldenEye game. You heard me right. After all these years, a new GoldenEye game. Which, you know, that right there alone is almost a reason enough for me to buy a Wii. Just because, like, there are enough games out for the Wii now that I want to play that I'm almost to the point where I'm ready to go out and buy it. So we've got the GoldenEye, and on top of all of that, I'm sure that I'm missing a couple of Wii games that I saw there, but on top of all of that, they unveiled the 3DS officially today. And the 3DS, if you were a fan of the original DS, looks amazing. First of all, and this is for people who don't really know a lot about it. I'm sorry if some of you guys feel like I'm talking down to you, but if you don't know much about it, first thing is it's going to be in 3D, and by 3D I mean like that goofy like real D shit at the movie theater, except for you don't have to wear glasses. It's just got like a little, like the screen somehow does it on its own. And it's got an analog stick on it now, which is really cool for anyone who hates D-pads. You've got two cameras on the back so that you can take 3D pictures, because I guess those are like layered. So I guess like the two lenses would be working at the same time. And I don't really know. I'm not going to try and explain how it works because I don't really know. But that looks really cool. Like the 3DS looks really, really amazing. And yesterday, of course, we had EA's press conference, which for me was probably the most exciting part of E3 so far, just because of Medal of Honor and the Old Republic. And there were a couple other things in there that I thought looked really cool. Like there was some announcement for sports games. It's like I think it's first for EA Sports, like MMA, and it's going to be like you call people out like for real matches in the game, and other people are like watching you, and you can kind of become famous. Pretty much like Hutch and Sean Anders and all those people, except for like through the game's own mechanics, which I think is cool. Let's see, what else is there? What else? Oh, of course, Medal of Honor. They did a multiplayer demo of Medal of Honor, and the graphics for that game just look absolutely sick. They didn't really show a whole lot, unfortunately, so I didn't really get too much of a sense of what was really different about that game as opposed to other shooters. But I have faith in EA, and I have faith in DICE, and especially in DICE. They're the ones making the multiplayer for the game, so it looks really, really good. I would like to see more of it, but it looks really good. Oh, also, news for that. Beta comes out June 21st. So if you have an Xbox, or I don't know if it's coming out on the PS3 as well, but you'll be able to play that game online in like 6 days. So that's cool. I guess we're kind of running short on time here. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that some of you got some good nostalgia bubbling up in you after watching this gameplay. This is a really old game. But all right, guys, thanks for watching, and hit me up if you want to play. I was for real about that.